Hello, welcome to this week's reading from the 28th of April to the 5th of May. This reading can be for any time you stumble across it. This message is for you, so stay tuned. All right, so last week we had a pretty good week. It was a week filled with surprises and miracles that came in, especially for twin flame couples that were very unexpected. And I hear channeling already that the energy has been a little bit chaotic the last few days, and things seem to have broke down. And that's what I want to say. Seem to have broke down, but things are coming back together much better than they fell apart even. And you're going to have a lot of good energy this week. Oh, I want to shuffle these where you guys can see, but it's really messing with the tablecloth. So just let me shuffle these here. I promise I'm shuffling them. You can probably hear them being shuffled. Let me just get these down. So we're coming up to Beltane. A couple cards fell up. And Beltane is the marriage of the god and the goddess. I'm really feeling like pull from this. Okay. So what I've been doing lately is I've just been tipping things over. It's just been reading from the cards that I've already got instead of pulling hundreds of different decks. So for right now, I'm just going to lay down cards from what I've already got. I do 4. Okay. Right. So here we go. And I do feel like pulling more cards. Don't know why I don't need clarification, but I don't know which ones to do because both are calling to me. Why don't I lay down one of each? I've been reading just a little different. So what I've already seen is there was a lot of growth and a lot of good stuff coming in. There was no longer sacrifices being made. There was an end of loneliness. Maybe some turbulence happened, but a loneliness came to an end. And then the 3 of Wands, which there was a lot of communication, but the communication was friendly. It was less about love and more about friendship and honoring friendship and things like that. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the 7 of Cups right side up, with the 4 of Wands right side upside down. So you thought this was going to be a major, this right now is a major rest period that's not gaining a lot of rest. You need to be resting and you're not resting. That's exactly what I'm hearing to say with the 8 of Pentacles. There is a future being built together. And there are so many messages between you. But don't get caught in any delusions or self-delusions about what's going on, because you don't want things to go in a messy way. Starting a few days into this week, things are going to start to heat up and become romantic between you two. I've got the Ace of Cups right side up, the Temperance card right side up, the Lover's card upside down, and the Death card upside down. And that's very indicative of love coming, like a love that was destroyed is coming back. These cards are all upside down, so they must be flipped right side up. The star card's good. Right, with the heartache right side up. This is a relationship, like there is no third party right now, okay? And there was a third party, okay? But the third party is gone, and there is no choice between lovers. And he is the one that made the choice for you. He or she, your masculine, whoever that might be, made the choice themselves. They are growing and healing, and they made their choice. And the Lover's card, a lot of people think it's just about love and everybody getting together and having a great time, but it's actually a choice between things. It's a choice between two energies. And this is, I'm shuffling, I swear. This is a choice between two different people that has been removed, and balance has been restored. And now there is the heartbreak that has been there that's being reversed. And that's exactly why I see Three of Swords over the Death card, meaning that there is a resurrection coming in your relationship and the end of the difficult heartbreaks that you guys have been experiencing. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles upside down after the heartbreak. So be careful of, you guys, be careful of what you say to each other because the energy is intense right now. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of fighting. I just feel like someone is going to retreat a little bit, but come back pretty quickly from it. And the reason why I say come back pretty quickly from it is because we've got the Wheel of Fortune right side up, and this is later in the week that this starts happening. And we've got the Five of Swords upside down. So there's not going to be a fight with this. They're coming back really quick. They're like, no, I'm not even going to fight this. I'm just going to go surrender to this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles right side up with the Star card, really talking about very good energy. These are miracles again. You've got more miracles coming this week. So you think that things are going to end and stop and everything's going to go bad because, I mean, you're afraid. So there's going to be triggers. Realize there will be triggers. There's almost always triggers in relationships, especially the higher soul relationships. But these triggers are going to become, you're going to come back from these triggers pretty quick with your divine counterpart. And like I said, things are going to be turning quite romantic between you and your divine counterpart this week. All right. So staying in a detached energy will help bring these miracles about. And I don't mean detached as in you are not invested in the relationship or everything, the beautiful messages in relationship going on. I'm just saying that staying detached from needing an outcome, needing things to go your way, needing your ego to be in the way, will really bring about more desirable results for you. With you being fair and out of judgment. So because of the heartbreak that you've experienced in the past, it's hard for you to open up again. And that's what's going on with the Three of Swords right side up. This is not about you getting your heart broken again. I mean, of course, like I said, there's going to be triggers, but this is not about you getting your heart broken again. This is about you backing up and backing off and being afraid to get your heart broke again. Being in the energy of, no, I'm not letting you hurt me anymore. I'm not allowing that hurt anymore. I'm not allowing you to destroy me and really bring about my agony again, because I feel like the heartbreak that was experienced was pretty deep, and it happened more than once, and it was just too much. That's what I hear, way too much. And then we have got, we have got the Six of Swords, wanting to travel to someone, okay? In the past, with all of this loving energy going on and things starting to be talked about and worked on, no more sacrificing, you guys wanted to travel to see each other. And someone was offering you a cup of love that you weren't recognizing that they actually were. It might have been too soon for that, but you're wanting to travel to each other, see each other, but with the lockdown going on, anybody in long distance situations are unable to even conceive of doing that because, you know, it's hard to travel within your city, let alone outside of town. But you have been flirting and there has been love being offered to you. You just haven't been seeing it. And again, it comes back to this persuasive fear of having your heart broken again by this person who really did a number on you. You don't, and that's why we've got the Seven of Cups going on. You were in this energy of, I really don't want to just be someone that they're playing with again, but you're not. You are the one that they want to be back together with. If you're reading this if you are listening to this reading and you have been talking to someone that's, I'm still shuffling, of a higher soulmate energy, higher soulmate, twin flame, any of that energy, this reading is saying you will be back together and you will talk about things. this week pretty deeply and about the heartache and the heartbreak that you've been through and how to heal and mend these things. Again, I said that there is a miracle energy going on here. Even when you think you're being walked away from, you're not being walked away from. You are just so afraid of getting hurt again that you're afraid to open up your heart and give more. So that is what, see, we've got the victory and then we've got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords can talk about illness and ill health, feeling really unwell. That is one of the things that's going to help, believe it or not. Feeling unwell is going to help. So if you've been feeling unwell, that is actually going to be something that helps attract them back to you, wanting to make sure that you're okay. Mother Mary is, all right, very connected to Archangel Raphael. Okay, so understand, just kind of go with things more this week. I know you're afraid of getting played, but just go with things this week. You guys are definitely going to have a resurrection in your relationship. I haven't even been reading the clarification. This has just been the reading. The past, present, near future, distant future, which is this week. It can go up to 2 weeks. So understand that this always double my readings. So if this is not this week, it can be up to 2 weeks that this energy extends to. And with that fear, things will quickly move back to a better energy. It's just fear. You both know it. You'll back off, they'll back off, then you'll be like, no, we don't need to be doing that. We need to be talking to each other. So you guys realize you need to be working together, and you will. So we've got the Lovers in the clarification with the Nine of Pentacles upside down, the Eight of Swords right side up, feeling really trapped, feeling unwell, with the Emperor upside down. So the reason why you're feeling hurt is because of a masculine energy. It doesn't mean that this is necessarily a man. It can be a man in a woman's body. It can be that you are the feminine and you're a woman in a man's body. And you've always felt like a woman, or this can be gay couples too. But it seems like the more forceful masculine energy is the one that did a lot of the walking away and heartache and heartbreak. And that is causing a lot of reservations for you now with the Four of Cups directly over the Emperor upside down, not living in an integral energy, being in integrity. This is Cavalier de Baton, and this is the Knight of Wands, really trying to take action to heal the damage that they did this week. And this is a fiery energy, or it is someone coming to you in a fiery way. So flirt in the past, like I said, there was someone really trying to show you that they would like to be back together with you, but because of your fear, you've been like, I'm not sure about that. I'm okay where we're at. You hurt me too much. But they really do want you back, and you're just at the point where you're like, you know what, I really so light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Anine, leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So you really want to be back together with this person that you care about so much. Like I said, I get this so prevalently. You are afraid. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. And this is the working together, having that loving communication, really talking, having a victory, but being afraid you're being played and not feeling very well. So you've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Oh, yes, there is. You guys are twin flames. If you want a confirmation of that, you are twin flames. We know you will know in the morning, or a very high soulmate connection, but I feel like it's even deeper than that for this reading. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea of what to do. Relax until then. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. I've already talked to you about miracles. So all this fear that you've got and all the things that you're afraid are going to happen, you're going to get miracles. The thing is, you're going, I'm too afraid. I need proof that this is okay to go back into. And they're going to go, okay, right, here's all your proof that you can go back into it. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay? So this is the energy of the resurrection no longer being a choice between two, and you being afraid to return to this yet. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you're trying to disconnect from the world, them, and maybe run a little bit. It looks like the scenario's flipping where they were once the runner. Now you are becoming the runner because you were hurt so bad. Love from your parent, no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So this has deep roots. The reason why you guys have had the trouble you have had and the heartbreak and the running and the chasing and everything is because of parental issues. Childhood issues are causing this. Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So you running from this and being afraid of this, you need to be really honest with yourself. This is triggers from your childhood. This is not their fault. Well, if they left you, of course you're hurt and upset. But what this is ultimately saying is that the reason why you are now in the energy that you're in is because this is from your childhood. These are deep wounds from your childhood, and this is on both parts. This is both of you. So you love that person so much you can't see straight, and I'm hearing they love you a lot too. So I get it. I get the pain. I get the fear. But you guys will be back together this week. At least a lot more romantic than you were and really heading there and talking about coming back together. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So all this fear you had about being played and about this and that, that's not going to happen. Of course, staying in that detached energy is going to help bring things about. But honestly, you are not being played, you are not being hurt. This person really does want a genuine relationship. Listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. So I feel like you're going to get some really bad advice from a friend. Throw it out. That they're coming from their own wounds too. Okay, so throw that out. They're coming from their own wounds. Artemis, guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So throw anything out that is bullcrap. All right. With the Two of Cups, you guys coming back together with the Ace of Cups, this is definitely something that's going to happen. Just, it's not going to be a slow moving energy at all anymore. Don't let yourself feel trapped by the pain of your past and the bad choices that he or she made before. They are really going to try to mend the pain that they cause and come back in a big, beautiful way. It is safe for you to love and to be loved. It is safe for you to love and to be loved. I said it was just safe for you to love. So all the card says, open your heart to giving and receiving the highest energy of all. And I just said exactly all of that. Don't be afraid of doing that. Brothers and sisters are going to play a big part in this. So your siblings are going to have something to do with you guys coming back together. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So your brothers and sisters are going to help you see the best within this divine partner. And Bridget, don't break down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So you're also a very passionate person, and you are a person that is a champion of beautiful causes. I know I am. I'm one for veganism. Anyway, and animal rights. You have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you for coming and watching my love reading for this week. I hope it helped, and I want you to have a bright, blessed week. Expect those miracles because they're coming.